Hold on to your brains and check your heads at the door.
And I'm calling you.
Richie, I think these guys are very sick.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movie head explosions.
Just wait out there, sissies. We're coming, and we're ready.
For this list, we've chosen scenes from the big screen in which characters' heads explode either completely or partially based on a mix of their impact, creativity, and entertainment value. We've excluded those scenes where a character or characters' entire bodies explode, but we have included television movies.
Hey, look, I'm like you, I work here, see?
Number 10, to serve and protect, Chopping Mall.
I knew you bastards were gonna be trouble when I first brought you in here.
This campy 80s classic from the Roger and Julie Corman production team is schlocky greatness. After a shopping mall brings in not-so-state-of-the-art robots as security, a group of teens decides to spend a not-so-innocent night partying.
Hi.
Hi.
That is until a lightning storm reprograms the security bots into kill bots. When Leslie goes on a stroll and finds her boyfriend dead, she is chased down and attacked with lasers that seem to be doing minimal damage until the epic headshot witnessed by her friends. That's when the teens and the audience know that they're up against a true adversary.
Quick, let's go. Go.
Number 9, It Must Be My Music, Mars Attacks.
Die, you alien shithead!
Leave it to Tim Burton to turn trading cards into a campy cinematic masterpiece.
It's a full-scale invasion. Mr. President, we're going to need to get you to safety.
An impressive all-star cast comes together to welcome our visiting Martian neighbors with open arms. But these vicious, big-headed creatures have other plans in mind. Human experiments, killing innocents, destroying monuments, all in the name of Martian supremacy. But how to stop them?
Music.
Young Richie accidentally stumbles upon the perfect weapon, his grandma's old country blues records. The music is literally too much for the aliens to handle, and their big brains just can't take it anymore. Number 8, Three-Pointer, Deadly Friend.
My name's Sam. Samantha, what's yours?
Wes Craven knows nightmares, and some nightmares have interesting ways of getting revenge.
Don't eat too much. It'll give you nightmares.
Samantha was an innocent young girl who was brought back from the brink of death by her genius friends by inserting a robot's microchip in her brain.
You're giving her a robot brain? Giving her a computer.
Of course, we all know how bad that sounds, so it's not a huge shock when she goes on a killing spree. One poor victim is old reclusive Elvira, who hates when nasty kids play basketball near her house or pull pranks on her.
Damn kids.
We mean, it's nothing to lose your head over. Number 7, Shoot Them in the Head, Dawn of the Dead.
They kill for one reason. They kill for food. They eat their victims. Do you understand that, Mr. Berman? That's what keeps them going.
This zombie survival classic, along with its excellent 2004 remake, finds a random group of people seeking refuge from a horde of the undead in a shopping mall.
What the hell is it?
Looks like a shopping center, one of those big indoor malls.
Being a dark and serious meditation on socio-political issues doesn't distract from the fact that the movie also has tons of exciting and gory fun. One the group in question discovers that headshots will bring the zombies down, there is no shortage of brain splatter and brain damage in the flick. From the famous helicopter slice and this shocking and brief exploding zombie head, which wasn't even included in the original cut. Number 6. The Pressure is On, License to Kill.
Bond.
Start ringing.
James Bond.
Sit.
Timothy Dalton gave James Bond a vicious and fresh new face in the 80s, albeit one that was also very short-lived.
Miss Kennedy, would you get me a medium dry vodka martini?
What
Shaken, not stirred.
After having his license to kill revoked, 007 goes on a revenge mission to kill drug lord Franz Sanchez for having maimed his friend and fellow agent Felix, and for having his henchmen rape and kill Felix's new wife.
Hang on, his team of British agents, they're dead. Sanchez is alive. I saw you in Heller's office. You're working with them.
No! Infiltrating his cartel and posing as an assassin for hire, Bond frames one of his henchmen by stashing millions he acquired from a botched drug deal.
You think I'm stupid? Huh? You ripped me off, then used my own money to pay someone to kill me?
Sanchez is clearly not pleased and throws the man into a hyperbaric chamber for some messy payback. Number 5. I Shot Marvin in the Face, Pulp Fiction.
It's freaky, but it happens.
Look, you want to play blind man, go walk with a shepherd. But me, my eyes are wide open.
We can always count on Quentin Tarantino to make a messy head explosion humorous.
That's it for me. From here on in, you can consider my ass retired.
Jesus Christ.
Don't blaspheme.
God damn it,
I said don't do that.
After a nasty shootout, hitmen Vincent and Jules are bringing poor, unsuspecting Marvin to his boss, Marcellus Wallace.
Marvin, what do you make of all this?
Man, I don't even have an opinion.
Well, you gotta have an opinion.
What would have been one of Tarantino's famed snappy dialogue scenes has an abrupt change of pace and decor as Vincent accidentally shoots Marvin in the face.
I mean, do you think that God came down from heaven and stopped?
Oh, what's happening?
Oh, man, man!
And splatters the entire car and themselves with some nasty unpleasantness.
Man, I see some crazy ass shit in my time, but this...
Chill out, man. I told you it was an accident. You went over a bump or something.
Hey, the car ain't hit no motherfucking bump.
Cringe all you want. But thanks to this splatter, we get Harvey Keitel's famous cameo as the on-call cleanup crew.
Jimmy, right? This is your house?
Sure is.
I'm Winston Wolfe. I solve problems.
Thanks, Marvin.
Quickly, gentlemen. We've got about 15 minutes before Jimmy's better half comes pulling into the driveway.
Damn, this morning ass some chilly shit.
Number 4. Don't look at it. Raiders of the Lost Ark. One of the most famous climaxes from one of the most successful blockbusters ever, and yet it doesn't fail to shock us every single time. Archaeologist slash adventurer slash Professor Indiana Jones has a nasty reputation as a treasure hunter, but he knows when to quit.
Don't look at it! Keep your eyes shut!
His Nazi counterparts, sadly, don't believe in warnings. When they finally get a hold of the famous and mysterious Ark of the Covenant, they can't help but look inside. They unleash unearthly power, never meant for mortal eyes, which results in many deaths, face melting, and heads exploding. Number 3. Breaking the Ice, Saw 4.
He was damn near on his deathbed the last time we saw him.
As the horror franchise moved into its 4th installment, they amped up the gore, gave us more elaborate traps, and more confusing plotlines.
No.
The climax to this one, whose timeline crisscrosses with the last couple of entries, has Lieutenant Rigg racing against the clock to solve many of Jigsaw's puzzles, which leads to a final test with both Detectives Matthews and Hoffman's lives literally in the balance.
As a matter of fact, I recommend you stay alive until the clock counts down.
But ultimately, all it takes is the simple opening of a door
Don't open it!
for Donnie Wahlberg's Matthews to have his head crushed in a very swift but nasty way. Number 2, Till Death Do Us Part, Wedlock, Deadlock. Predating the deadly collars of Battle Royale, there was this lesser-known made-for-TV HBO production starring Rutger Hauer as Frank Warren, a diamond thief who finds himself in a bizarre experimental prison called Camp Holiday.
I'm Warden Holiday. Welcome to Camp Holiday, the new jewel of maximum security institutions.
All the inmates are paired up and equipped with an exploding collar electronically connected to the other inmate. In order to discourage escape attempts, the collar explodes if you are more than 100 yards away from your partner.
Each one of these collars is electronically linked to another prisoner's collar. If they're ever separated by more than 100 yards...
As a fight breaks out in the courtyard, Frank finds an opportunity to use the collar as a weapon.
Get ready to fly.
Sucks for the other guy. Before our top pick explodes onto your screen, here are a few honorable mentions.
That's not enough. She pulls out the shotgun. Goodbye.
Number 1, splitting headache, scanners.
Fine.
The most famous cinematic head explosion, of course, comes from the king of body horror, David Cronenberg.
It created scanners. Yes.
In his bizarre scientific nightmare version of the world, there are people with psychic and telekinetic powers called scanners.
Ray, I'm gonna kill you if you don't do it.
While they've been working together to understand their powers, a renegade scanner, Daryl Revick, is out for revenge, as he infiltrates Consec, the company using scanners for their own means. In its most famous scene, he volunteers to be read by a scanner at a conference, but violently turns the tables on him using nothing but his mind. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite big screen head explosion? For more mind-blowing top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.